A couple of years before I ended up at C3, I started developing a hunger for more. I've been going to church my entire adult life. Through a variety of circumstances, I found out about C3, and I found out that they were meeting in a high school very close to me, so I decided to check them out. And the first Sunday I walked in, I liked it right away. I had a hurdle to overcome. I was so much older than the people that I saw at this church, and it was difficult at first. Nobody there made me feel that way. It was just me feeling that I would never fit in. So when I was the age that most of the people at C3 are, I was not living an all-in life. I was in, but I was not all in. But the problem with living a life that's not fully committed, it's very easy to make decisions that do not line up with God. And I made plenty of those. When I wasn't really finding my place, the thought did come to my mind to go back to what I knew, because I was comfortable there. I'm so glad I didn't do that, because there's so much more that God has for all of us. I've been in a lot of prayer groups over the years, and we prayed together for 10 years. And when I was at Thursday night prayer one night, it just struck me that what I was seeing in that room was what we had prayed for. All these young people praying to God with the passion that they were praying, and with what's happening in our church. I was seeing what we had prayed for. When I left that night, my decision was cemented. I wanted to be part of this church. What I love about C3 is God's presence is here. I came to church one Sunday morning and I just felt this flood of love pouring over me. And I heard him say, "I've got this, I'm with you." It just brought me to tears. And I was reflecting on it later, and I thought to myself, here I walked into this high school auditorium, and the God of the universe met me there. Like, how amazing is that? One of my favorite verses in the Bible is in the book of Ecclesiastes, and paraphrased, it says, "The end of a thing is better than the beginning." And that verse gives me a lot of hope that it's not over. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter how old you are. God's not finished with you yet. I'm so glad that God led me to C3 at this stage of my life, because I found the more here.